Welcome to Mocktails Munchies with your favorite Virgin Islander leaks. Let me get straight into it. So before I begin, I've been prepping you all week for the release of Mocktails and Munchies, the cookbook. So it is now live on Amazon. I will make sure to leave the link in the description. Thank you guys in advance for all of your support, and I hope that you guys truly enjoy the cookbook. Now, for our mocktail, we have a shaken espresso. And then for our munchie, we have a blueberry cornbread muffin. So I already know I'm about to take a bite. You see how good this look? I feel like I worked so hard. Like this was a project for school. And I got an A. But I'm about to take a little bite. And I add a little cinnamon and some vanilla essence. I don't know. I feel like that is good. I gotta try it. When volume 2 for our next cookbook drop, this recipe going be in it. I want to preface this by saying I do not want Mocktails and Munchies to be like a pro-political, YouTube channel, but I can't see a lot of the stuff that I'll be seeing in the news and not speak on it. And today we have to address the elephant in the room, which is Trump. He is officially the president of the United States, and he's been in office for about a week now. And I just have to run through some of the things this man has already done implemented or signed off on. And I need to know somebody to go and take this man pen away from him, because I don't know, he making January feel longer than what it actually is. That's how much signing off. Like he pen happy at this point. So let me get straight into it. First on the docket is deportation. ICE is on the streets, and listen, if they find you, more than likely they're going with you. And this ain't have nothing to do with you being a criminal or not, because they're just picking up anybody at this point. They have a lot of stop points or checkpoints, and they are questioning people, and they are picking you up, and they are going with you. So I'll be careful out there on the streets. As he removed the United States from the World Health Organization, and on top of that, he also removed us from the Paris Climate Agreement, which basically deals with global warming. Next, he will be imposing the tariffs, 25% by the way, on Canada and Mexico. He ordered all DEI programs to be done with, and on top of that, federal employees have to go back to work, okay? I have a short time span when I'm going to decide if I'm going back to work or not. So choose wisely. No more remote. Back to work you go. He did sign an executive order to end birthright citizenship. And that's going to impact a lot of the immigrants who were born here in the United States. He also signed an executive order to extend the ban for TikTok. So right about now, TikTok has been extended for about 75 days. We don't know what's going to happen after these 75 days run out. And he also just wants to make like a 50-50 deal with the CEO of TikTok, because he is saying that TikTok is basically worthless without the United States intervening. He appointed Elon Musk to be in charge of DOGE, which is basically the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, this government agency that they just now make up, like, I don't even know where part they gave from. This agency was never brought up until Elon Musk popped himself into the picture. So we will see how that will impact the United States. Moving forward, there are only 2 genders, male and female. As a woman, you could have gone on the women's reproductive rights.gov website for all of your, I guess you could say, your reproductive care essentials, but he has completely removed that website. So it is no longer. Find another way. And then he also rescinded about 78 executive orders that were into play by the Biden administration. On the news, I saw that there was a crash, and I just want to say my condolences to all of the families. I did see a clip of Donald Trump basically addressing what had taken place, and I'm not too sure why he lacks so much empathy. I don't know if it's because of his position. He has to be that way. But all he basically did was blame the Biden administration and the Obama administration and DEI for the plane crash. Now, my overall thoughts on Donald Trump being a president of the United States, I'm not going to sit down here and pretend that I like it. I am very optimistic about the future of the United States. I do want to see how a lot of the things that he implemented will play out positively for the United States. For me, it's basically just like morals over politics, you know? And I know like a lot of people and a lot of family members and a lot of friends been getting into it over this whole shebang since it started last year when we were going to the voting polls and stuff like that. It's very hard to see, and this is just my personal opinion, so don't shoot the messenger, okay? It's very hard to see where people's values and morals lie when politics are involved. Now, I know for a fact nobody is perfect. I'm not saying that any of the administrations before Donald Trump was perfect. And none of the administrations after Donald Trump will be perfect. However, it's just something about the lack of empathy that he shows for the people that he's in charge of. Like, for me, if somebody's in charge of my life, I need them to have moral ethics, I don't know, good characteristics. I'm not saying that he's just like all bad. At the end of the day, I don't know Donald Trump personally. And the only thing I could say is, you stay prayed up, take care of your families, and we're going to see how the next 4 years go. With that being said, I voted for him. He is in now. Let's go. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts and your comments down below on how you feel January, or matter of fact, how you feel 2025 has started off already. I will see you guys next time for another mocktail and another munchie. Bye.